Hi guys, Vino here and welcome to an OTGV. It's currently Monday the 16th of September 2024 and I thought I'd give you guys, that exposure is terrible, I thought I'd give you guys just a bit of an OTGV to tell you some videos are coming on their way, and I thought I'd just give you a little OTGV of some stuff that's gone on today, and then the videos that I have to upload later on today, edit and upload today into tomorrow, and then throughout this week, hopefully would explain a few things. So I'm actually off work this afternoon. I took an extended break this morning from work because I actually had somebody come down to buy my Xbox Series X. So I kind of impulsively, I would admit that, put my Xbox Series X up on Facebook Marketplace last week. The reason I did that, long story short, is because I wanted a HOTAS, a hands-on throttle and stick, to use with Flight Simulator and to use with Elite Dangerous and those types of games. The one I wanted is the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight deck, which I still might be getting, but I might be getting it later on in the year. It's my birthday in November, and I am asking for birthday money for my birthday, so there's a chance that I'll probably end up getting the flight deck for my birthday instead. It's £250 from CX, or £380 if you want to buy it elsewhere, but I think £250 for it, and you can shop around on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. There are quite a few people selling it for about 250 quid, so I probably could get it for 250 quid. And that was the initial idea. I will be honest, there have been a few times where I've been hesitant and have considered taking off my Xbox Series X off of Facebook Marketplace, and a seller contacted me last night wanting to buy it, or yesterday into last night wanting to buy it, and he was messing me around a little bit, I'll be honest with you. However, he did come and collect it today. Again, all throughout yesterday and last night when he was messing me around, I did feel like removing it off of Facebook Marketplace. However, I woke up this morning to something that kind of made the decision for me, unfortunately. And what that decision was my Batman graphic novel collection subscription. The next instalment came out of my bank, and I was already a little bit tight. If I was careful, I could have quite easily gotten through the next month, but with that subscription coming out, I was kind of in a bit of a place. So I booked the afternoon off in case I needed to pop down to CX to sell the Xbox Series X to them, to be honest with you. However, the person still turned up, gave me the money, walked away, hasn't messaged me back since, so I'm guessing that it works perfectly fine. He's happy with it, but it does mean I've now parted with my Xbox Series X. I am a little bit down about it, a little bit, but at the end of the day, the decision was kind of made for me. It is kind of a sledgehammer to crack a walnut. I didn't really need to sell the Xbox Series X. It's just that things kind of lined up. You know, the guy contacted me yesterday. He was supposed to come down last night, but his lift was unable to get him down to me last night. And then when I woke up this morning and discovered that that subscription had come up, I was like, oh, basically, because I was expecting it to come out a lot later. I expected it to come out towards the end of the month, and then it would have been paid for next month, basically, rather than with this month's money. So, kind of, I had no choice but to kind of sell it. Having said that, most of the games on Game Pass that I had on my Xbox, I can play on the PlayStation or the PC. To be honest, PC has Game Pass. Ubisoft Plus is a bit of a kicker that's not going to be accessible on there. But again, I can play all those games on my PC. That's not an issue. The only issue is some games like Elden Ring and some other games, I will need to rebuy those on either the PC or the PlayStation. You can, however, get quite a few deals on Elden Ring, including the DLC Shadow of the Erd Tree, for pretty good deals. That was a bit redundant. Anyway, so I'll end up doing that. I then proceeded, once I'd finished work, to go down to my post office at the end of my road to put the money in the bank, and then proceed to buy some bits and bobs. I've also gone ahead and bought the Boom Studios Power Rangers comic collection bundle that they were doing for 20 quid. Basically, you can get all of the Boom Studios Power Rangers comics up to date, I believe, in PDF format. So I went ahead and done that, and I'm very happy that I've done that. So they're currently downloading on my PC as we speak, and I'll be loading them up on my phone very shortly, and using an app called Moon Reader to be able to read through those at some point. But very glad I've got that, because I've wanted the Boom Studios Power Rangers comics for quite some time, because they are a much more, much more mature much more mature look at Power Rangers. I am in talks with somebody about potentially buying some Power Ranger Megazords, but to be honest with you, I'm probably gonna step away from that deal, because again, that guy's kind of messing me around. He's kind of giving me a price for some of the Megazords that he's selling to me. However, they're not telling me about certain elements of those Megazords, like there's some pieces missing or some clips that aren't as strong as they should be. Now, I don't mind, I don't mind in the day, but I'd like to be told before I buy the item or agree to buy the item that there are problems or issues with it, to be honest with you. Plus, he said to me, anything from this list is still available. Anything from this video that he showed me is still available. I sent him what I wanted, and then he goes, oh, sorry, most of that's not available anymore, which kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So what I'm probably going to be doing with the money is buying the Blur albums that I need to buy to be able to continue my Oasis versus Blur, or Blur versus Oasis series that I'm going to be doing. And also I'll be buying the Gorillaz albums as well. I'll either be buying them from Music Magpie or Discogs, depending on where it's going to be cheaper. I'll probably start with Music Magpie, and all the ones I can get from Music Magpie, I'll get from them. And then any that I can get from Discogs, I'll get from Discogs. Essentially. And we'll go from there. I have messaged a seller on eBay if they'd be willing to hold on to me a very special box set when it comes to Gorillaz, but we'll see whether that will come to fruition. If it is, I'm going to have to part with some money on that one, save a bit of money from the amount that I got from selling the Xbox Series X, and then go from there. So that's basically the plan as it stands at the moment. Obviously, this video I'm going to be uploading right now, basically. So this is going to be ahead of the two videos that I'm going to be uploading, but those were recorded yesterday, being Sunday. It's just I had a bit of a snafu with getting the footage off of the SD card. So I actually misplaced my SD card that I use for my camera. I've now found it, so I had to use a micro SD card in order to record the footage, and for some reason I was finding it really hard to get the footage off. So I had to put the SD card in my phone, connect my phone to my computer, and then get the footage off that way, which is really crazy, to be honest. But it wasn't until 9-10 o'clock last night before I managed to get all the footage off. So by that point I wasn't really in the mood to edit and upload videos, so I'll be doing that probably today. Throughout today I'll upload this video, and then I'll upload those videos today and tomorrow, and I'll release them as time goes on. One of them is just sort of talking about current affairs, Linkin Park's reformation, the PlayStation 5 Pro, the death of James Earl Jones, talking about my opinions on some of those matters. And then the other video is me talking about all the drone stuff that I bought recently. So please keep an eye out for those videos. But I thought I'd just do a little OTGV for now, guys. I'm probably also going to be recording a sort of middle entry into the Blur versus Oasis series of videos, where I'm going to be recording me purchasing the albums, because I might actually do that today. Why not? Let's actually get all the albums, purchase them, get them together, and then get them into a basket, so to speak, and get them ordered. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Until next time, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra.